Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how I tie knots on hard plastic baits, whether that's a crankbait or it could be a top water plug or any kind of hard bait like that. Now I have two different baits and I've removed the hooks just to make this video easier. Also, I'm going to be using braided line just to make it where you can see what I'm doing with the line easier. This can be done, these knots can be done with either braid or monofilament or fluorocarbon as well. So I'm going to be tying two different knots today to show you what and that is determined on whether the bait has a split ring, as this one does, or if you can tie one without a split ring. Okay, we're going to start with the one without the split. I'll tell you what, we'll start with the one with the split ring because that's the way most of them come from the factory, with a split ring. Now, I don't tie this. I don't know the names of these knots. A lot of people do the one time in, twist, 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 do the loop. I don't do that. I think that's called a polymer, but I'm not sure. Now what I do to just make this, especially with monofilament, and make this more secure, I will double my line. You want to take out a pretty good bit of line because you're going to loop your lure back through that. So I've got about 5 or 6 inches, probably 6 or 7 inches actually. Take your loop, put it through the split ring. Then you're just going to tie an overhand knot with that. Just just an overhand knot like you would tie it. But then before you cinch that down, you're just going to put your lure back through that loop and then cinch it. Then take your tag ends and then cinch it down. Now with the braid it's a little harder, but you have to just take one piece at a time, pull it, that cinch down right there, make sure that's tight. Now you just want to cut off your tag end, just find it. Cut that off, and you're tied on. That's got a double line to the split ring. It's not going to unravel on you like a polymer knot may. And it's strong. Even with braid, that is not going to come out. Even with monofilament, fluorocarbon, that's a strong knot. That's not going to come off on you. Okay, now I am going to show you how I tie a loop knot on a lure that has no split ring to it. So what you do, just come through the eye of the bait, lure, one time. Now you're going to pull out 5 or 6 inches, depending on the size of your lure. Hold that. Now you're going to tie an overhand knot using your lure also. Just an overhand knot. You're going to come back, pull the lure through the loop. and it makes a loop. Now we're going to put that back through that loop one more time. Now you just put your finger in there, hold it close to the lure, pull your tag and your line so that they both cinch down at the same time. Get your finger out of there and then just cinch it tight. Very easy, very quick, very effective. Now that lure is not hindered by the fact that the line is tied directly to the eye. It gives it a little wiggle room. This is real good with the walking baits. Say you have like is there a spook or some lure similar to that does you do the walk the dog motion with it. It gives it makes it free so that it can do that. It's good with these poppers too, I like. And if you know, for some reason, if you're using a lure without a split ring, you can still tie off on it, and it's strong. That's not going to come loose. It's not going to slip on you. It's going to stay tied. And that's how I tie my hard plastics. It's either one or the other. Either tie the double line to the split ring or the loop knot directly to the eye.